Excellent catch. Ha! It's truly going to be one of those kinds of days. Hi, welcome to Lost Opal Tarot. Good day. How are you? Hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Good morning, good morning. How are we? I clearly, well, you know, I didn't name the channel Lost Opal for nothing, right? Keyword in there, yeah? We'll get there. Good morning, though. Hi. For anyone unaware in the future, possibly watching this, you know, hi. In case you didn't know, we use things like tarot, oracle, Lenormand, elder Futhark runes, astrology, astronomy, hermetics, alchemy, you know, other people, books, I don't know, the thoughts you have while you're, yeah, I don't know, sitting on the royal throne, you know, in privacy, if you catch my drift. Okay? Anywhere we can get information from, I'll take it. If it serves to illuminate the path to the higher self, that is to say, the best version of you. That's what I'm doing over here. You're welcome to... Come on! Yeah, we're going on an adventure. Okay? Man, already this morning. I am... see what I mean? I'm running off of like 3 hours of sleep. So that's cool. Not that that's unusual for me by any means. And weirdly, I am energized. So I cannot wait for the crash later. Which I need to happen at like 4 a.m. tomorrow, so I can sleep then. I got shit to do, right? We have we have some stuff to discuss. I keep getting pushed all these goofy ass directions, so there's some more stuff on the channel now. I've been waiting for quite a while to get this here, and it's finally here. So, what am I talking about? Okay, to you, you see nothing very likely. However, we now finally can talk about, well, I don't know. Let's pick one, shall we? There have been many decks on this stream that I have, for instance, discussed that have not really been seen here, okay? So, for instance, here is the Visconti Sforza Tarot, all right? Here are my cards. A couple of them anyway. Okay? So, I have these decks in physical form, all right? However, there are multiple reasons why they don't show up here, why people don't use them, right? But I just kind of the way I work, my mind, that is, you know, my studies slowly just turn into a library, okay? So, this is one of our... You can find this deck, okay? I've been wanting to talk about this for so long. Man, I'm so happy about this. I have the deck, okay? In physical, we can talk about. You know... You don't get this. You don't get to look at it on the screen with me. I don't have to sit here and hold it. You know what I mean? You can just just look at it. Just look at it. Okay? Just look at it. Man, would you just look at it? Wow. All right. As well, some of the things in my possession are, well, they're very old. And I really don't want to damage them. You know, they don't get used often, right? Not really something that, at least the things I have now, are meant to be used on stream for. If somebody wants something like this, though, now we can on the stream, right? I can at least bring you this flavor. We can discuss it. I can start to show you examples where, you know, the lovers look a little different. Okay? We talk about this a lot here. This is my primary archetypal card. Okay? My master number, when you add up all the numbers in my birthday, right? Month, day, year, all the numbers, you will get, you can get to a few different numbers, but my master number, okay, the way that I understand and work with numerology, you get to a master number of 33. 33, there is technically a 33rd card in the 78 cards of tarot, but what it is to you and I will differ. What suit comes after, right? There's so much there. Where do you put the major trumps? Is it at the end of the pip and the court cards, right? Do you go wands, cups, swords, see, even there, right? Swords and then earth? Or do you go, I don't know, you know, do you do earth, air, fire, water? I don't know what you do, you know? I have no clue what that number would be for you. So, for that reason, we focus on the major trumps, right? We can remove the number 0, not a real number, right? You won't get 0 through numerology's addition, right? We're doing plus signs between each number and our birthday, for instance, okay? There is no minus. You're not gonna get a 0 necessarily, okay? You will when you get a 10. There's a 0 and a 1 and 0, right? But this is just a different discussion for now, okay? For the moment, think about it. Even then, 10 becomes 1 plus 0 becomes 1, right? The fool is not involved in this process, okay? So you've got 1 to 10 to work with effectively. However, that's your you know, master archetypal number, your root number. My master number is 33, but the actual root number ends up being 6. 3 plus 3. Okay? I'm sure it's confusing. If anyone has questions, give me your birthday. I'll show you what I'm talking about. But the point here, you've got now 21 trumps to work with, right? The rest of the major arcana is still available to you. There are 22, 21 without the fool, right? Okay? So from 1 to 21, if we run into a number here, you have a workable archetypal card you can pull from tarot. On the path to 33, okay, you cannot have 6, okay? Just by acknowledging 6 exists, this number, you acknowledge that 1 plus 5 exists, okay? So therefore, in my design, my cosmic nature, if you will, I am both of these things. I am mainly this, but you will find pieces of this along the way. Anyone with a number, master number 33, that leads to 6. Anybody with that number 6, whether you like it or not, you know, this is just part of who you are, right? Doesn't mean you're the goddamn devil. You are fated to have personality traits that, you know, are prone to seductive things, right? Addictive things, let's call them, okay? Someone has to do it, right? Sorry, it's you. Tough shit, right? Everybody, don't worry, the rest of the deck has their own bullshit too, right? Just is what it is. This one is just one that everyone is terrified of, apparently, you know? For obvious reasons. We are considered the agents of fucking Satan by doing this very work. So some of us are not well liked for trying to skirt the system, you know, not talking directly to God, whatever it is. But, you know, what do I know, man? What the fuck do I know? However, if you needed it, now is the time. If you take medications, you might see some on your screen in the lower left there. I take medications. Currently tapering off of one. Starting Adderall, legal Adderall. Okay. Versus long time ago, maybe not such legal Adderall. Legal now. I'm playing the game. Okay. We're being adult now. Hello, G-Man Smiley 777. You bring me my favorite numbers, or at least some of them. I have 777 on my arm right here, and Enochian effectively. It's very cool to me. No one else gives a shit because most people don't know what it says, but But hi, hello. I will get to your read here in just a sec. I just saw you joined. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here babbling. Let me put back stuff the way it's supposed to be. This can be much bigger. But I don't remember what I was talking about. Yeah, there are many decks here now, okay? I have a Thoth deck, both physically and digitally. So next time somebody asks me for a reading with Thoth, well, we got some cuss to discuss. You feel? Where the hell is my... Okay, I'm dumb. Why did I do that? I am trying to get the Sorry, trying to get the queue up. I am being prompted for like a million fucking things all at once. My brain just went, huh? Cloud bot, please. Yes. Q. G-Man Smiley 777. We press the plus button. And then we put the name in the place. Ta-da. 777. Me too. Me too. Honestly, the earliest recall I have of 777 being in some way important to me is Final Fantasy VII. It was everywhere in that game, right? Like luck was a thing. Final Fantasy VII. It's part of my I am what I consider a Gemini Cancer in astrological terms. That is I'm the annoying fucking 6-7 that everybody is talking about today, the children anyway. I need to actually take my medicine when I put it out on the table. If you have not taken your medications today, now is the time. I was supposed to do this 2 hours ago. Don't do what I do as I say. Okay, thank you. Love you, kisses. Oh, delicious, man. That one's plastic flavored. So, G-Man Smiley 777. How may I help you today? Do you have a specific question in mind? Something you're looking to get answered? Or would you prefer me just to do my thing? Anymore, I got some ethics in place, but truly, I'm finding it's best just don't tell me anything. I just need your permission to get to work, really. If you have something in particular you want to talk about, you run, depending on the topic, I will do my best to work with you. We just run the risk of trying to work with something I don't deal with, okay? In case you've never done this before. All right, the future is an unknowable. I will ask what the answer is, right? My decks don't like to tell the future. They're pretty stern on that. I'll ask, right? I'll ask. I hate to. That's not my thing at all, but you may not like what they say, right? But that's not to say the inverse is not true as well, right? That might be lovely. Who fucking knows? You just need to be aware. The door swings both ways. I'm gonna assume you are typing, G-Man Smiley. Yeah? That's what I'm gonna assume. I would like a reading about my life. You've never done this before? Hell yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to put some stuff out of sight here. This is likely too busy for us. So, these are tarot cards, okay? What you see on the screen. I love this deck. It's got jokes at you right now. So, you see this card I landed on here? Okay, this one. All right. Ah, yes. So, this guy. This is the Four of Cups, okay? Just so we can kind of understand what is happening here. There are 4 suits, like a standard playing card deck of four suits in the tarot, okay? There is a 5th kind of, not necessarily a suit. We call it a trump suit in a way, trumps, right? Okay, it's like its own kind of separate thing, right? But for now, just like a standard deck of cards, 4 suits. Here we have, instead of clubs, spades, diamonds, and hearts, we have cups, earth, water, and air. Okay? So, each element speaks to a different part of the self. Fire being our passions, our creative spark, you know. You've heard the term, I'm sure. The fire within, right? Your drive. Our waters, our emotions, our intuition, the feels. Airs of the mind, thought, communication, intellect, right? Problem solving, etc. Finally, earth, the physical realm, the place you and me live, where we desperately attempt to take spirit and manifest it here, right here, to something workable. Our garden, in some analogies, depending on the art. Okay? So, I have specific questions that I ask. Okay? Some people have their own specific types of questions that they bring to us. However, I like to do stuff like this. Okay? So, I don't speak my questions aloud typically. Sometimes I will, just so you know what we're asking, right? When I'm working alone, right, I talk to myself a lot. Don't mind me. But this is one of my spreads, okay? These are our questions we ask, and then I draw 3 cards, 1 for each question. I will draw literal physical cards over here. And what they will do is actually what is happening on this card right here. So you see the pictures on the art. This is one of those weird suit ones I was talking about. This is a trump, major arcana, a major trump card, okay? God, I wish we had a different fucking name for these things now. Fuck you, Trump. This card, funny enough, is meant, look at what is happening in this art, okay? It's a little kid on a horse with like a picnic blanket, just in the sun, going for a pony ride naked. The sun is meant to represent, well, what does the literal sun do? It illuminates, right? It will shed light on a subject, okay? It is that moment you get when something finally, the door's been unlocked. You get it, okay? Revelations. All right, that's what they're fucking for, is exactly that, okay? That's what they do. All right, so if you don't have a specific question, I can just get to work and start talking at you. Is that okay with you? I just need a simple yes and chat, and we can discuss further what they say. Yeah, nothing spooky, don't worry. Don't worry. You, my friend, have chosen this day to come to, not to be, esoteric or spooky, but to make sense of what the hell I am, what goes on here, what I do, in our field, our work, effectively, okay? Just like yin and yang, we have light and shadow, light, dark, right? So, most of my work revolves around people bring me a question, right? Does Billy love me? And by the time I actually draw cards for them, we are discussing, something entirely different that still relates, but is, something that needs to be addressed within. I am referred to, supposedly, by others and the internet, I guess, through research, as a shadow heart healer, okay? Shadow meaning the places, that sun card you just got, okay? I bring light to that dark spot, the shit we don't want to talk about, right? We don't know how to deal with, that we are unclear on, that makes us feel like we're stuck in that. I'm here to drag you out of that, okay? So, we will see what your cards have to say. Let's find out. These are Elder Futhark runes. I use a few different systems here. They live, yes, in a treasure box. Hey, we kind of matched today. How cute. I love it. Okay, but yeah, there's little pieces. There, you'll see. Don't worry about it. These all mean things. Okay, they are from a Proto-Germanic language, okay? They have little symbols on them. All right? Can't see it very well, I know, but allow me to display some of my magic for you. Or, well, not just my magic. Allow me to display for you the knowledge of somebody else's magic. This came to us reversed, just so we're very clear, okay? We don't need these for right now. We are doing something else. I found somebody else made a much cooler, and I want this thing, Rune deck. Wow, and again, I am on exactly the card I need to be. Okay, so this will be a learning experience for all of us, all right? So I know I made my own rune cards, and they're a little easier to understand here, but you were just, hey, tough shit, okay? This is what a professional product looks like, right? Much more interesting than what I bring. Mine has stuff, but this would be an actual deck you can go out and buy if you wanted a deck of cards for runes. Runes here, okay, G-Man Smiley. These were used, Norse runes effectively. They all mean something. In this case, this one, Kanaz. Kano it says, but I know this is Kanaz, okay? Let's see. Tortured Sore. Okay, so see, even these notes. I have a bunch of fucking notes in here to go through now. This is somebody else's deck that comes through Orphalese. You can just go download other people's decks, right, that they make and share, right? You can add your own meanings and shit and put it out there. It's very cool. But the keywords: opening, light, torch, fire, artistic creativity, to know, to see. All right? So, I have alternative meanings for these. I gotta sit here and learn all these now. So for me, I know Kanaz, not as that silly, as this guy here. Torch, clarity, creativity. But I got it reversed. Dimming, burnout, low inspiration. Okay, G-Man Smiley. So, the reason I draw the runes, okay, this gives us an overarching theme about what we might be discussing in your reading, okay? So I say again, not to pick on you, however, sorry, we're getting some fireworks real quick while I ban these assholes that are promoting whatever weird Jesus Christ, buy followers, right? Buy the belief that, you're actually helping people, I guess. I don't understand this buy follower shit, right? Fuck you. Earn followers. there's more here, but this is just to get us a generic insight into what we'll be talking about. So, okay, I don't know what you got going on in life, but burnout is the one that I'm gonna focus on, because that's what I'm just the vibe I'm getting. Okay, so we start there. Now, these are called Lenormand cards, okay? So they're similar to like what you see on the screen over there, right? Art on cards, they have a keyword. We use these a little differently. These are just, again, another version of a little check-in real quick, right? I just want to know. Sometimes they line up, sometimes we'll, you know, it'll call out a couple things. I don't know, we're gonna find out. All right, dog and anchor reversed. Okay, this is a loyal friend, okay? Something we trusted deeply, it would appear. Well, effectively has betrayed us, it would seem. Where is dog? Dog and I already forgot. Dog and anchor. So anchor, I know it anyway. You know, this is literally your anchor. You would think it would be like home, right? Home's like security and stuff, but we got this reversed. Okay. Safety, completion, commitments, permanence, security, groundedness, but we get this blocked. And our friend dog over here, friendship, loyalty, devotion, companionship, mutual benefit, camaraderie. This would be like the betrayal of a best friend, right? I not necessarily specifically a best friend. I don't know. It may be. I have no idea. But that appears that's why you have made it here to me today. Let us discuss, please. We're going to be using the Wild Unknowns Tarot. Okay, I'm going to draw 3 cards. I don't have, I don't think it's necessary for us to drag out any more personal info about this. I think we get the hint. Yes, I hope so. Let us draw you 3 cards and see what they've got to talk about. Okay. Well, okay. So, we get the following cards from your spread. We get, again, no specific question here, okay? Not a 1. Right? Wow. So, I don't know what you've got going on exactly. Okay. But the keyword alone, as well as the friendship betrayal, and then what I see here, well, they tell me a bit of a story. So I'm just going to regale you for a moment. Okay. Are cards from tarot, okay? Just so you can see the art on the physical decks that I have a little better. Oh, I'm sorry, I have the wrong card for you. What is this, 4 or 5? Is this 4? It is 4. Good, I'm glad I checked. I thought that looked weird. Even better, that makes way more sense. What did I do with it? I already lost it. Don't mind me. Just moving shit around. We're just dancing over here. We don't need that card. We need the 4 wand, please. Not you. Excuse me. There we go. 4 wands upright? Yes, it was. 4 of wands, okay? This is the Fool. Okay? We got that card reversed. We also got the 7 of Swords. There's a key figure in there, the fox. Can't read your name, but whoever said please pick a card for me, please type exclamation join. That will get you a place in line. And I will get to you as soon as I can. So, what we have here, okay? So again, these tell me a little story. From beginning here, we have got a bajillion things. Jesus Christ. Look at all this stuff. I gotta figure all this shit out. This is crazy. Opening, right? Where was the thing? Opening, light, torch, fire, artistic creativity, to know, to see. So we had a revelation of sorts about seemingly, well, this could be, it doesn't have to be like a best friend. This could be like work, you know, your car, something you felt deep trust in, right? Well, it has betrayed us, right? We had a sense of security in it, and is now no longer, right? Our anchor is undone. We are in open water. So you come to me today to discuss matters of security. The Four of Wands. 4, okay, the number of structure. 4 walls, 4 pillars. You see them here, right? This is something to stand on, something to build a home in, security, okay? Now, the rest of this, I leave to you, really. So, from here, it would appear you have on hand an offer in your current state. I'm not sure if you have offered a handout to this situation, this person, whatever it is, and they have denied you, okay? Or if this is you, specifically you, deciding that you do not want to move forward with a particular truth in this matter, okay? You are being offered the ability to be honest about something here, okay? To not play coy, right? Whether it be for good intention or otherwise, you're just being told pretty much on offer here. What I see of you now is the opportunity for a leap of faith, but blocked, okay? By choice, and whether this is you or someone else, I don't know, but this is blocked. And our final card here tells me it's because whoever the players in the game are, they are not all being completely honest. They don't all play the same game, okay? The rules are different, right? Espionage at hand, okay? We're not being completely truthful somewhere, all right? So, I'm not sure who this pertains to specifically. You will have to kind of work that out, but something to look around and try and figure out, you know, is this us? Is this something else? Just information you do not have. If this is someone else, this is an excellent representation for, you know, let's say you were up for a promotion, right? It looks great, right? They made you an initial offer on money, but in the background, they know full well, like the day you're going to start, they can't pay you that. So the day of, they update you on your lesser salary, right? You still take it, but in the background, they knew this the whole fucking time. They just didn't bother to tell you, right? Deceit. So I'm not sure why this is coming to me for you, but like I say, I would take a good look around at the self and others and situations you're involved in, right? I have no idea where this is coming from for you, but I hope you can figure that out. Any questions? Welcome to the wonderful world of tarot. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Hello, friend. I can't see who you are. Who is that? But hello. Hi, I see you. Your name's all purple. It's hard to read. I gotta figure that out. Oh, God. I went to go get water this morning. I'm sorry to even complain. I really shouldn't. It's it's just funny. All right. The universe is like only so cooperative with me. And I know it's such a minuscule petty thing, but I'm fucking poor, right? $20 is $20, right? Nina, hi Nina. Hi. I'm sorry I couldn't read the name. I woke up early this morning. Specifically, I woke up late, but I did wake up on time. I just went back to bed, right? I woke up to go get water. I don't have any drinkable, in my opinion, water in my home at the moment. Tap water is what we're sipping on right now. I went to go get water. They changed their hours. They open an hour later. So I needed nicotine and water. I come home. Well, the universe has decided, fuck you. You don't need delicious, life-giving water. Me, the creature of air and water, fuck me. Get to sip delightful fluoride and God knows what else filled water. So delicious. The aftertaste is terrible. As a kid living here, I swear to God, I know everybody says this, but I swear to God, as a kid, you could drink out of a tap where I lived. Tasted delicious. But I had a well, okay? I lived in a weird kind of sublet thing. We had a well. So fond memories for me. But as the years have gone by, drinking the tap water here in Arizona, don't, man. I don't know what happened to you. I don't know. You might get superpowers. You might gain an inch. I have no idea, man. I don't trust it though. I'm just saying. Some weird shit, People poop and pee out here in this desert. We gotta get water from somewhere, Where do you think that comes from? They didn't invent reverse osmosis for no reason, right? Just saying. But, that sucked. So I got to spend $20 to, get half of the things I needed done. Just funny to me. The universe effectively says to me, you may have one piece of, the half of the thing you require for the day, right? Whatever. Fuck it. I saw you said that made sense. Is that right? Rosie Posey, are you still with me? G-Man Smiley, you said that it all makes sense. Okay. I'm gonna put this away then. Let's bring these back out. Same here in LV, you can't drink from the sink. I mean, you can. I just wouldn't recommend it, right? Maybe boil the water and put it in a jug. Yeah, exactly. I don't have much of a choice. Rosie Posey, your join didn't work. Just FYI. Are you still with us? Yeah, sorry, it won't. You don't need to, but in the future, just by the way, it has to be typed just like you see it way, way up there, right? Otherwise it will not work. It will talk back at you. But it's your turn. It's just us this morning. Hello. Hi. Fuck me. I'm hungry. I have so much to do today. Man. There's pauses, don't get me wrong, but... And really, we're doing one of the things right now. This was one of the things. So after this, maybe nap, I don't know, I'm not sure, honestly. I think I have in-person readings tonight, group reading thing that we're doing. But that's later on this evening at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock. I figure I'll stop streaming probably, I don't know, 2 o'clock, something. We'll see. Maybe take a nap. Maybe. Somewhere I need to eat food. Stuff. Things, man. Nina, look it. Or anybody else shit here that uses those. It's here. We have them. Not only are they actually in my physical possession, but now, bam, we have them. Rosy Posy, yes. Yes, I don't know what you mean. Yes, you are. My bad. We were talking about something, surely. I am learning tarot and I watch your show to learn more. Oh, okay. Hi, Rosie. Are you here for a read? You joined, yeah? No question? Do you just want like a general reading? Yeah, it's sick. Oh, Nina, since you're here, more tee. I gotta fix that, but look familiar? So I can't use this on the stream to read for anybody until I have actually purchased it, right? So yes, it is possible. I am that motherfucker, okay? But, for now, you know. But yeah, we have other decks here. So, you know, if someone wants one of these other systems I speak about all the time, I have the physicals here. I just didn't have the digitals, right? I had the digitals. I was only able to do one at a time, but I'm poor, but whatever. We have a license for Orphalese now. So now I can do much more in terms of what I can show you digitally. But now we can pull them here physically, and I can talk to you and show you them here as I prefer. Yeah? Rosy Posy, did you have a specific question, my dear? Anything? Did you just want like a general reading? You want an oracle card real quick? Something in particular, possibly? Possibly. There's a version of the Lenormand. Check this out. Look at these things. I don't know who this person is. It's somebody in like Orphalese, right? The Orphalese community. And there's not even necessarily an Orphalese community, just like, you know, another nerd that uses software. But they made this deck and it is so pretty. I love this. This is another version of Lenormand. Man. Fuck yeah. That's great. Just a general, you betcha. Yeah, man. Lots of stuff. Okay, I get the feeling for the moment you need an oracle card. We'll start there and see where that leads us, okay? Okay. You're also getting some astrology dice. We get Neptune. 7. Is it 7? 7. Reversed, though. Blocked. With Scorpio. Tilted. Midway, okay? Alright. So. Forgive me, I am still learning all of my astrology. This. We need Neptune. This is upright, was it? Yes. We receive Neptune. Okay. Intuition, faith, and dreams. All right. Scorpio. Yes. Where are you? Intensely, secretly, even. We got this one kind of midway, which is kind of funny to me for Scorpio, right? I know, or at least what I know of Scorpio. I love all of you Scorpios, but some of you are fucking insane, right? Especially, being a guy. One moment you may love me, and then I said something, and tomorrow my car is on fire. I still love you, but goddamn, man, chill out. Anyways, you get this at the midway, okay? So it's not upright, it's not reversed, it's tilted sideways. I have my own system here for doing this. You do what you need to, but for me, you're in between the light and shadow, okay? For me, you are tilted more toward the light, or excuse me, the dark, technically, the shadow side of the attitude right now, okay? For me. So that would mean we're feeling a little jealous, a little secretive, right? Oh, hello. What do you need? A little obsessive, right? I agree. You heard the first part, right? I love Scorpio women, but I'm convinced I don't know. Does anyone know the lady? Does anybody know the name of the lady that is, what was her name? Bobbitt, something Bobbitt, right? She dismembered a man, right? I imagine her to be a Scorpio. Not that, he didn't necessarily deserve it, I don't know, but just saying, that kind of attitude, right? It's fucking wild. But that's the kind of field we're in right now, okay? But now in the 7th house, blocked. This is in partnership, okay? The mirrors, as I have them, all right? Completely blocked. Projection, dependency, loss of self, okay? So, apparently that's what we're going to discuss today. Let me draw you an oracle. We receive fire, okay? Fire. All right? Lorena. So, we know fire, yeah? Our passions. This is our drive. The little spark within. The thing we use to create. Yes. Also destroy sometimes, depending on its usage, yes? Fire. Light. Creativity. Drive. Purity. Passion. And new opportunities. The element of fire can free you from boredom, clear karma, and give you the energy required to take action. Be warned. Too much fire can also burn, so be mindful of utilizing this energy wisely by channeling it creatively. Okay? This is, right? If we must burn the forest in our endeavors, right? In order to see growth, make sure it is a controlled burn. You have brought protective gear, okay? Let us discuss a little more. Do you need anything further, Rosie Posey? Are we having an idea what this is talking about for us? Or do I need to continue? The further I go, the more I, may find out, and I don't know how, not entirely sure what you are comfortable with being made public, as we are in a very public space, You're good. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you. I haven't checked on my digital cat in a while. It looks like a whole lot of not shit has happened. Nothing. Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, well, I'll deal with that later. Hello, I see fireworks. What's happening? Hi, Gmain Smiley 777. Thank you for the follow. Very much. Okay. As I am sitting here talking about not knowing whether I was going to have something to do tonight or not, I do not. They just canceled. So, I'm free. Which means after we're done streaming today, stay awake, go to sleep, do what I want. But that sucks as well. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do? Well, reading queue is open for anyone here that does want a reading. Otherwise, I will continue my descent into madness. I was gonna talk about some different deck styles now that we actually can. We can get water tonight. Who says this? Who's we? We can get water tonight. Yeah, I mean like literal drinking water, you know. I took a cab. I don't have a car. I took a Waymo, it's called out here. It's like a, you know, driverless car. $20, right, to go get nicotine, pretty much. Kind of self-defeating. So, that sucks. I'm a little poor. That's, you know, that trip now turns into $40 instead of 20. This is fucking very annoying. The world does not that the world fucking revolves around me, but apparently I have poor planning in terms of what the world would like to do and I would like to do, you know? Fuck me, right? That's okay. But yes, you are right. Later on, I will go get water eventually. Couldn't it just have happened earlier? Oh, that would have been so nice. Taking a sip would have been so good. I listen. At this point, you know what I mean? It's just hilarious to me. It's just my day, right? I made plans, which is, I know better than this, right? I made deliberate, like I set out a whole day yesterday, and I don't do that, right? Unless like the whole day is one activity and it's easy. Hype train, what is this? What does this do? Oh my god, G-Man Smiley. You madman. You give 10 subs. You sweetheart. Thank you very much. I hope you got to see your fireworks. God damn it. I need to never complain again. I love you dearly. Thank you so much for that. Forgive me though. This is not meant to be my platform to come beg for your money, right? Or any shit like that. Or to bitch. It's just, this is my life. But thank you, G-Man Smiley, very, very much. Is that Artemis? Is that who is that? I saw Yo-Yo. No, that damn OJ. Oh no. That damn OJ. What did he do this time? What did you do? Is your name OJ? Are you orange juice? Are you the juice? I'll figure you out eventually. I know, right? God damn. G-Man, you're... What a badass. You come in, first time you've gotten a reading, and you... Thank you very much. I hope you got to see your fireworks. Tell me if you didn't, I'll set them off again. That way you don't have to go watch the video of the day again to see them. It's that damn OJ, yeah. You look like Obama. Okay. All right. Well, in the interest of preserving your public identity, I will continue to call you that damn OJ, but hello, John. I like your username a lot. I don't know why, but one of my favorite usernames I've ever made is Mr. F Head, like EFF Head. I don't know, I think it's very funny, but you struck my funny bone the same way that name does to me, right? You know what I mean? It's a good one. I like it. In my head, right? It's, I don't know, it comes off like a comedy sketch, right? They're chasing OJ down the street, right? They finally catch him, and at the end of all the shenanigans, you know, it's just like the camera pans super close into the face, you know, and they like break the fourth wall and look at you and just say, that damn OJ. Just out there killing again. Oh darn. Shucks. What a fucking piece of shit. Yeah, everybody already calls me fuckhead. So now, I mean, I invite you to call me what you will, but you will excuse me. You will address me formally as Mr. Fuckhead to you. You will earn calling me fuckhead. You know? I know, right? G-Man Smiley just came in and hooked everybody up. Wild. What a badass. See, this is why we have this thing. So we can come in here. Oh, that's the wrong words. You're forgetting a letter. Oh, there you go. For G-Man. Thank you very much. I agree. Nina, are you still here? Anybody? Does anybody else here use Thoth? Is there anyone among us using Thoth, however you prefer to say it? I know it as Thoth, right? Like oath. Take the T out, remove the A, you got oath effectively. Thoth to me, Thoth, I don't fucking know. Does it matter? Does anybody else use these things? I'm curious. Because to me, Thoth is, I mean, you can take a Thoth deck and you can still apply Rider-Waite-Smith meanings to it, but I'm trying to understand, you know, these deeper facets. When I see other people, or other people even read me, right, with Thoth decks, it is, how do I put this? It seems like whimsical in a way. There's much more astrology involved. Like, I know that. That's cool, right? But what else? There seems to be further oddities that I just don't get yet. Aside from the name changes on cards, some position changes, right? There are differences in the system, but otherwise, I'm trying, you know, I'm just missing this something, I guess. Holy shit. I'm blown away over here. Jesus Christ. For real. Thank you very, very much, G-Man. You're a sweetheart. So, I'm trying to figure out, so with Thoth, there is the element of the Hebrew letter involved in the name. Okay? The figures, right, are art. The actual art itself has meaning alone, right? What else? Art placement, which affects its numbering, right? Not the amount of cards, but where you're at. Justice and strength and all these things that have been moved around. Okay? But otherwise, the astrology is seemingly the only other thing that seems to feed in to a Thoth reading. And the rest, and I mean no offense by it, but to me, just seems extraneous. It seems unneeded. Right? And I'm trying desperately to understand why. You know? Why is it? All right, here's an example, okay? Why is it, and this is better done for me, like I'm just talking to myself here, okay? Again, not accusatory or whatever. This is not meant to judge someone's system out there watching potentially. I am trying to understand, right? I own these decks too. I just want to get it. When you look in these, okay, we've got some cards that are named just a tad different. So here's an example. Okay, here's lust in place of justice, right? Here's adjustment, okay, but different card names completely. I'm so happy we have these now. I can't I can't do it. Hold on. We can finally do this now. Hold on, I gotta fucking tell my phone to please be shoosh. No more jiggles. Please. No jiggles. So, these guys, okay? Different names, right? So now we have cards in different places, right? But look at the art on these things, right? Pretty wild. I will have to find it. Excuse me for not saying I was going to roll away for a moment. I will have to find it, but somewhere out there, there's writings, and I forget where I was seeing them. I can't remember. They're very likely in the actual books from OTO. I forget what it, the Occident, the Order of the something, Order Templar some shit. I don't remember. The people that made Thoth here, okay, Aleister Crowley, there's songs about this guy I'm sure you have heard, right? Well, here's the lady that made the art, okay? There she is. Hi, Frida, Lady Frida. There's Aleister Crowley before he went bald. You know? These people. This organization here. Okay? These people. Yeah. O-T-O. Yeah, those people. That one. Ordo Templi Orientis. Yes. There we go. I knew if I fucked it up bad enough, somebody would know it, right? So, now we can actually talk about these. But, my point being here. This is still 8. This is still 11, right? This is still strength. It's called lust now. The meaning has changed, you know? The interpretation is different. Yes. Cool. Great. There are astrology. There are planets for all of our majors. I mean, I argue if you're skilled enough, I'm hopeful to become skilled enough, there are planets you can technically assign to every card in the tarot, but for now we're focusing on the majors, right? But other than having a planet attached and knowing the energy of a card, which is fairly simple for the most part, excluding trumps, right? And adding now the astrology portion of this, I'm just not understanding the reading flow of Thoth. It comes off and how do I explain this? The Thoth readings I typically have seen, right, from just random strangers on the internet even, okay? It feels like it's like a reading of air. I don't know how to explain this. It's very floaty. They're saying things, right? But like in there is the core meaning that I'm looking for, and all the other stuff that surrounds it is helpful, right? But it seems, again, extraneous, and I don't get why we do it. You know? What is it about the interpretation of Thoth that I am missing? I love one of our cards. It's right here on top of the deck, actually. This would be strength in a standard Rider-Waite Smith. I'm so happy to be talking about these finally. Fuck. Okay. Little different, right? Little different. Very, very interesting. So I don't know. I will have to spend some more time watching people read Thoth, just trying, I don't know, something just hasn't clicked yet, but I'm trying to figure out what it is, you know? But in the interim, I can still happily read you Thoth. We just might have to take a pause and, you know, remind ourselves that some things are moved around in here, right? Some things have a little bit more meaning, and it will take me a little while to look up the, you know, why this Hebrew alphabetical alphabetical letter means something to you, why the number means something to you, like all this crazy deep shit, right? But another reason I don't really do Thoth, in order to do this justice, right, to me, requires a lot of time. Confirmation of our findings, right? Unless you know it all by heart. If you do, cool. But if not, this is going to take me a minute to really go through your reading, to really go through the onion. Not to give you the layer of, okay, well, hey, here I see, you know, some legal matters and it may not go so fucking well, right? We can give the like boring surface level. What about the underneath? Where's the structure, right? What is this building made of, right? I want to see the rebar, the foundation, the core of the system. Show me that. You know, I'm still looking for it, I guess. So at least now, I have a reason to play with a deck that's the size of my face. That's the large one. Yeah? If you can't tell, I don't, you know, I like this one. It doesn't, it stays in a special box for reasons. Don't mind the jest. My eyes only. What else is in here? So here's some fun stuff. So you have seen, again, I don't own this, so I can only show you, I'm just hoping I don't get sued here, I guess. But Lo Scarabeo in our field, okay, in tarot. Lo Scarabeo, Italian, what do I call him? Artist, deck designer, you know, publisher. I mean, you know, multiple things, but they make our decks, a lot of them. Okay, nice ones. So some nice, right? I've got my qualms with a mass-produced deck, as you know, as I argue anybody would with a mass-produced product. Sometimes it's just, you know, sacrifices are made in order to get more out, make money, whatever it is, right? But this person, they've made not only the original like 1909, like, you know, RWS release that you see here, at least on my stream, and I'm sure in many other places all the time. However, they took the time to show us what happens before tarot and after tarot. Okay? So, let me show you what I made. We'll talk about the Fool. Okay? Here is our Fool. Where are you? Before. Hello, Elite. Lionel. This is what was happening to the Fool in one artist's mind before us, the actual us, okay? Imagine this is the wandering soul. Before it has an actual physical body, this is what he was doing. In theory, this is one artist's interpretation, right? G-Man Smiley, 777. So I know it's not my turn yet. What do you mean not your turn yet? There's nobody in the queue. Oh, it's you in the queue. So far, I've only read for you. You are the line, my friend. Aside from Rosie, but Rosie's gone. How are you, Elite? By the way, haven't seen you. Hi, hope you're good. I've recently come to a reawakening and come closer to spirituality. Something about you drew me to you. Oh, thank you again. Ah, thank you. Hi, I'm glad. I don't say this because you came and donated. I argue. I'm glad to have met several people recently in my life that say the same things I do. If you made it here to me, I argue, right? Even if all we do is argue, we were meant to speak, right? And I hold hold still the belief of that, okay? So thank you for coming. So, you're next up. Did you want another read of some kind? Did you have something specific to ask? Yeah, for anyone here, just in case we're not clear, the banner way, way, way up there gives you directions on what you gotta type in the chat in order to get a read from me. So, G-Man Smiley 777. I would just like to know that I'm doing what's right in life. Well, so, from human being to human being, are you hurting anybody? Okay, these are questions to ask yourself. You don't need to answer them here. Are you hurting anybody intentionally, right? Inadvertently as well, right? I'm talking about, the true purposeful, I've made a plan to inflict harm in some way, emotional, right? Psychological, physical, whatever the hell it is, monetarily, whatever it is, right? We are not choosing to actively participate in something that harms anybody, okay? If we can answer, no, we are not harming anybody, okay? I ask one follow-up question. Are you happy? And if the answer is no, how may I help you? But if the answer is yes, right? Even to a modicum, if you're just meh, right? We're not hateful toward the self, toward others, toward certain things or whatever. If we can honestly say, right, I am not hurting anyone this day, and I am happy. As far as I'm concerned, okay, you have met not that they matter, my requirements to meet, the needs of a human being, right? If an alien was coming by and saw you, that you would check the box, right? There's a human being right there. Look at them with their thoughts and feelings and emotion, their problems. Yeah? But you bring me a question specifically, that is, it boils down to yes or no, right? And this work tells more of a story, okay? So, in the interest of that, from me to you, person to person, if you can answer those two questions for yourself with a no and a yes, I hope, then fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, you are. If not, well, like I say, number one, how may I help you? If I can't, what is it that is happening around us that we are actively participating in? What pattern? What thing are we doing? Who are we allowing into our lives that is causing us to not be able to answer these questions this way? If that is happening, why are they still in our lives? What are they serving? You or them? What purpose do they serve in your life now? They may have in the past. What about now? I want to talk about now. Okay? So, G-Man Smiley, as you are who we are reading for, so we're clear, by the way. That damn OJ. You need to type join to get into the reading queue, just so we're clear. I'm not sure if you have or not. If you haven't, please do. But for me to you, yes. All right. All of this to boil down to for you, G-Man. I can pull you a yes or no. It is rather meaningless to me. The opinion of art. Okay, cool. Thank you. The opinion of art on cards matters very little to me, but I will pull one if you would like me to. I only tell you this to just make sure that someone who may need to hear it, okay? Whether this says yes or no, who gives a shit? Okay? We make that distinction. You own that scale. Only you. Not me, not the thing here, no one else. You. So you tell me, are you doing the right thing? Okay? Now that I've said all this, would you like me to draw you an oracle card? You know what? Never mind. With all due respect, usually, permission, I like to make sure I got it. I get a pretty good feeling that you're gonna want this, so I'm just gonna do it. I hope you won't mind. Sorry, that sounds really creepy without context. I'm just gonna draw a card for you, okay? And read some stuff to you. Let's discuss. This card on the screen has nothing to do with what we were talking about. However, this one does. I'm showing it to you upright. Tis the card of Aquarius. Collaboration or collaborate, keyword, okay? We see a familiar planet back there, yeah? As well as an element I see. Air? Saturn? Yeah? We got this reversed. Blocked. G-Man. Blocked, okay? The card number in the Oracle deck is 11. So, there are two parts to this. Let me get us a more suitable deck, please. Whoops. We're not having playtime now. The 11. Hey. This card. Okay, G-Man? Justice. Justice. But I would like to point something out to you. All right? I don't know if intentional or not, or just my brain, but that 11 sure looks like a Roman numeral 2 to me. So, usually when I bring this out, I like to bring out some other stuff. But just for the sake of keeping it simple, here is another thing that looks very similar to, what was up there. Not that it is, but these are just meant to represent the oracle card you see way over there. Okay? Through numerology, they bring us back to these. Okay? Or even just relational math, I guess. But, book. I need to book. Aquarius. Collaborate. 11. So, action. Okay? Remember, all of these things that I'm about to talk about, they are blocked in some way. Okay? So, meaning they're coming out weird. Right? So, I love this. The symbol for Aquarius is not water, but the water bearer. Okay? Action. Live by your philosophy. Aquarius's traditional ruler, Saturn, asks us to know what society expects of us and how to care about our reputation. However, Aquarius's co-ruler, Uranus, encourages us to free ourselves from tradition or others' opinions and be able to think outside the box. Yes, this can feel like a paradox, but it offers a healthy tension to manifest the true you. Know the pattern and riff on it with your own invention. To get this free place, investigate your philosophy, which is your operating manual to make sure it's alive and authentic. When you feel you would view and your worldview and your actions are integrated, it's easier to call in healthy collaborators. Cultivate allies. Okay? The challenge here, spiritual practice and personal philosophy can be used to bypass authentic emotions. So be honest with yourself and don't try to talk yourself into feelings you think you should have or onto a path that others find more socially acceptable. If your philosophy clashes with your honest feelings, then your philosophy needs to evolve. If your lifestyle is not in line with your philosophy, then one or both need to change. Okay? The gift here. The authentic Aquarius gift encourages you to let go of previous constructs and listen to the source within. Honor the reality that you are a unique individual, but you also have a responsibility to contribute to the health of your community. Okay? You bring me this reversed. I bring this out just to demonstrate a point to you. You bring me the 11 justice reversed, and I mean this with all due respect to you. In case the world has made you feel, perhaps, I argue the current state of the fucking world, this ain't exactly wrong. So it's hard for me to even say this to you right now, but usually when I get this is someone who feels obviously an injustice has been done unto them, right? A cosmic wrong, right? According to law and order itself, the rules of the natural world as we know it, it is a wrong to you. Is it though, really, right? This is an invitation to reevaluate our current understanding of the scenario of a relationship with somebody, right? And truly ground ourselves in it. Is this the actuality of the scenario true? Right? Is it intentional? Was it, is this just a happening, coincidence, right? Whatever. Is this feeling here of, being wronged, is it valid? Right? Something to consider. So, you wanted like a yes or no here, okay? I've brought you a couple cards, but, you're gonna have a problem because now you've got two answers. Really? You got a yes that's blocked, so it's still yes, but something's in the way, right? It's you. Get it? See down here? Yes, if fair, I have written here, okay? If fair. Who decides that? Just you. So, not to be mean here, but you tell me. Right? You tell me. Is it fair? Are we all playing the same game by the same rules, right? I can't answer that. But I can say, again, comfortably from where I sit, I think so. You are, yes. Yes. I hope this answers your question, G-Man. Questions? Keep going, my friend, please. Please. The only thing in the way of this being a full-blown yes, again, with all due respect to you, we all get in our own fucking way sometimes, okay? But right now, literally, the only thing you have to do to make this a yes to you is just accept that it's a yes, right? Just say, oh, literally ask yourself, am I doing the right thing? Reply now, yes, and move on with your day, right? The only one in the way of letting that happen right now is you. With all due respect. Right? I laugh because it's, it's just a funny place to be in, right? You're doing it, but I laugh because I identify with this so much, right? I question myself all damn day, right? Is this correct? Have I explained this well enough yet, right? Have I included everybody? What have I missed? Let's rewrite it 9,000 more times, right? So I get it. I get it. Okie dokie. Oh, we got presents down here. Excuse me. I have a kitty to attend to. Do you mind me? Jesus fuck. Sorry. That damn OJ. Hi. Your turn now, my friend. You not pasted, you wrote your question. What did you say? Trying to make it, okay, so my question is, will my upcoming date with Abby lead us into a relationship? That damn OJ, my friend. So, you're, in an indirect way, you are asking about somebody else's thinkings, feelings, and doings. I am not that guy, okay? While this is not specifically about something necessarily, some quality, something they're thinking, right? It is a doing, and it is also the future. These are both things I don't really work in. I answer things that, well, revolve around the now, okay? So, instead, you have two options here, okay? I can give you two cards, the energy surrounding your question, the energy inviting you forward, or a 3-card general, or I don't know, any other Lenormand something, right? A general whatever with no question applied, but now I know your intention, okay? My decks very likely are going to either deny us an answer outright, or they're going to drag you into talking about something else entirely, something very likely uncomfortable. So I leave this decision to you. However, ultimately, the answer to your question is obtained one way and one way only. Okay? You want a reading? You want to draw? Well, I leave it not to chance, and I bring you the card of literal fate, chance, the wheel of fortune, life, luck. Okay? This is what we must do. Participate in life to find out what happens in the future. You want to know what happens next? Well, keep your fucking eyes open, right? Participate. Do stuff. These don't know either, right? But you just want a general. We're going to give you an oracle, okay? Starcoat's Astro Oracle. I fear you will use this as some answer for your question, but I hope not. But that's up to you to do. Heather Rowan Robbins' deck, okay? So, please remember, this is a general. I'm not sitting here and focusing on what you originally asked at all, but we'll see what she has to say, okay? General info for a friend, that damn OJ. Third house, communication blocked. Well, that damn OJ, I tried. Here are the birds, the communicators, okay? Third house. What do birds do, right? Chirp all damn day. Well, blocked. Communication blocked. Does this mean anything in particular to you? Do I need to read the entry here from the book? Need I explain? You know, what communication blocked means here? No. I'm sorry, that damn OJ. Talk to Abby, okay? Love ya. Good luck, man. Good luck. In your case, okay? God, this is an awful joke. I should not say this. In your case, right? Bring the right kind of glove and make sure it fits. Okay? I'm so sorry to the Ritchie family for that awful joke. Anyways, okay, you get it. Good. Good, good, good. Good. I'm glad. 11:38. I mean, it was there, man. How can I not? I'm sorry. I was talking with somebody about this the other day. I am of the mindset either all jokes are okay or no jokes are okay, right? But, you know, have a heart while you do it, right? Don't just use it to hurt somebody. Purposely, right? Time and place, tact, you know? It's one thing to talk shit to your buddy, like you know all your best friends, like little idiosyncrasies and secrets and shit. You know how to push their buttons. That's funny, right? But done accordingly, right? You don't drop something that you know is personal to them, like in front of someone they just met, right? You don't embarrass them and like purposely, you know? So I am of the mindset all jokes must be okay, but you know, apply a little fucking heart and mind, man, you know? Still though, even that from me, my God, that, you remember, okay? I talk about this shit all the time. There's that asshole in me, that devil fucker, okay? That just has access to those kinds of pieces of information. Just briefly sprinkles them into my brain here and there. And the intrusive thoughts win sometimes. What can I say? Good luck with Abby. I hope your journey is a little more filled, vibrant, filled with life, man. You know, active, moving, breathing, primarily. Hopefully, Jackson, what is up, my friend? How you been? How you been? How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yes, we're very busy today, as you can see. Sometimes it seems like I'm not trying to complain at all, but sometimes, I can just sit here. There's maybe, one or two of us in here. I just don't need, no one needs to talk to a guy like me today, or just not me or whatever, right? Sometimes we just hang out. So I'm curious how today will be. We're almost, 2 hours in on our Saturday? So people are either out day drinking or found a super hot babe to go stare at instead of some, weird bald guy, etc., Okay, I read your sentence so much differently than what you said. I read, been great, all art blocked. Been great, all art blocked butt. Right? I was sitting here about to ask you, what did you eat? I don't remove what is in your butt. Right? I understand now though. We're all art blocked up. That's what's happening, yes? But yeah, I read blocked butt, okay? I thought hot caca. I don't know. Sorry. I was mildly concerned. Like, oh, okay, we're not feeling great. Well, come hang out, I guess. I was good. If you're feeling shitty, I may not offer a read. Not the best time to get one. It's just going to tell you how shitty you're feeling, right? But never mind. You're just feeling blocked. Are we here to figure out what this is about? I assume. Yes? Is that why we're here? It's all good. It's all good. This is not an anybody else problem, all right? It is to a degree, right? But I also need to adjust. We all do, to the way people speak and type and everything now, right? To just understand each other, but still. Yeah, punctuation does help me. But I'm the wrong guy. I'm very analytical, right? If you tell me jokingly right, in a public setting, right, to shut the fuck up, well, you may very well get your wish, right? You need to make sure we're clearly communicating what you really need from me, because said to me, you know, without proper understanding, well, you may never fucking see me again. I will shut up for you. You bet. Absolutely. I will shut up so hard, I just fucking poof out of existence for you, you know? But at the same token, right? I was thinking of a love reading, if that's okay. I can ask, yes. Yes. So, you've been here for love stuff, yeah? It's better that I don't really know what you're after, okay? Honestly, I'm the more, you know, the more we have grown over time, right? My initial stance on future is fuck all that, and I still feel that way, right? I'm not doing future on the stream, right? Your future, if you want so badly to know, go get a deck. You go ask, shuffle the cards yourself. Draw them, you ask your own questions. Bring me what the cards are, I'll tell you what they mean, right? I will teach you all day, but I am not asking those questions for you. That's your future, none of my fucking business, okay? But love is similar. Thinking, feelings, and doings of someone else. Can't do, but I get the feeling we're more just trying to figure out, you know, matters of love, right? Would I be accurate here? What's coming toward me in love kind of energy? Is that what I'm getting? Yeah? Is this the longing heart wondering? I'm right there with you. If it makes you feel any better, if that's what you're doing. That's what I feel at this moment. I don't know if it's just me or if that's you too. I can just draw you 3 cards if you want. I'm just gonna sit here and say, love. L-U-V. Okay? And draw cards, all right? Does that work for you? All right. This way, all right, we can, I don't know what you're asking, right? Whatever question you have in your head. Oh, let's discuss, right? It will, you know, if we're not meant to know, it'll tell me no, right? I'll save us all some heartache about all the fucking bullshit about future. I'm sick of explaining it, frankly. So, just, man, how do I advertise to people like, hey, you know, I need a sign like right here on my face that just says, just sit down. Don't say a fucking word. Just sit down. I'm gonna speak at you for a few minutes when we're finished. If you have questions about whatever it is you came to me for, ask them then, please, right? You know? Then I can find out, you know, that it was future or whatever the fuck you were asking. And it's too late, right? We already have our answers. And whatever the hell came out, right? There's my answer on what the fuck the future holds, okay? I don't like doing that simply because, right, this is art on cards, okay? This is information. Some people will take this as literal gospel, right? I am terrified to have, you know, somebody with some real bad intentions come through here one day, say no question. I tell them something, and they just think that God told them to go on, you know, a fucking killing spree for all I fucking know, right? I am terrified of this. I don't like that. That thought alone haunts me daily, right? So, I'm a little fucking protective, you know? A little protective, but everything I keep learning and being shown is just shut up. Just draw the cards, yeah? Fuck what they say. Fuck the question. I'm not here to dictate your question, right? I want to help you. I really do. I want to help you get a question that helps you. One with some answers, right? But But, well, not everybody wants the answers that are offered. Not that that's what's happening here. Your case, we have the 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups. Let's talk. Okay. Oh, God. I'm so sorry I keep talking about it, but seriously, that water, it tastes like drinking toothpaste. It tastes like chemicals, like straight chemicals. It's crazy. Fucking A. You know what I mean? I can feel my DNA being actively modified while I fucking live and breathe before you. Cells are liquefying as we speak. It's just tap water. It's a whole thing, man. I'm just venting. Ignore me, okay? Truly. I already fucked up and bitched about this and someone donated, and that's not what I mean to do. It's just my day. The place I went to go get water today, I'm poor. They're just kind of dicking me over, okay? Not on purpose, right? They opened an hour later than I got there. Their website said 9 a.m. They don't open till 10. I'm busy, right? I had to leave. So now I get tap water. Just is what it is. Tough fucking bullshit, right? I'm fucking whining. I'm sorry. It's really gross water. If you can't tell, right? I am just so hyper in tune anymore with what like normal feels like, right? Whatever that state is. So when I adjust it, especially with water, right? Like my whole body fucking reacts to this, you know? Everything in me screams like, we need this thing, but I'd almost rather not fucking drink it. That's what my brain and fucking body scream at me. Don't have this thing that keeps us alive. It's insane, right? No, straight tap. I'm not joking. I'm gonna get superpowers. Hi Dory, how are you? Your spread. Again, general love, okay? We appear, and at this time, we are feeling, okay, 1 to 2 ways. Either A, we got kicked out, or B, we have chosen to leave, okay? Either way, we have, we're on a different path here. 5 is the number of conflict, okay? Motion, change, okay? So, these 2 figures, we can see we got some crutches. Kind of look like an old lady, you know? We are left out in the cold, right? We're walking away, effectively. Leaving a structured system. 5, right? Whoa. Hi, Dory, whatever. Thank you for the follow. We're leaving a structured system for a more spiritual based system, okay? The 5, think of the Hierophant, the church, right? The stained glass is a reminder of that church building. We're leaving that behind, right? The idea here to be this, okay? But there's a problem here, all right? There's a small message in your matters of love, okay? We are potentially hyper-focused and fixated on the self, right? What we have to offer, what we currently possess that maybe we feel we want to give to someone else, but the major issue here is the me, okay? The focus, while it has good intentions and leads to good things for you, is it being shared with others, okay? Are we being sure to not, and I don't just mean your bank account, I mean, your emotions, your thoughts, your like physical touch even, okay? This is Earth after all, the physical realm, all right? Are we making sure, do you see how little the city is behind this guy? And how big he is? the foreground, not just a matter of perspective in this card. It is, but it's meant to imply you view yourself bigger than you view the community, okay? You're part of it. You feel comfy in it, but again, you feel, I have this, I can do that, right? This is great, but it may be causing, perhaps looking a little egotistical, coming off the wrong way, right? Sending the wrong message. Instead of sending a message of power, look at what I have to offer, well, right? Now you just have your 2 chains, but instead of 2 chains, right? The rapper, you're 20 chains. Why? We get it. We got it the first time. You know what I mean? Makes sense? Finally, though, we're being asked for, this is near emotional fulfillment, okay? This figure in our 9 of Cups sits before, effectively, an emotional dam, like a waterfall, okay? All their cups neatly aligned. Your emotions are in order. They are set up in a way not to block emotion. A dam regulates the flow of water. Yes? So, you are being asked here a couple of things. A little bit of introspection, okay? But as well, understanding the feelings we have to work with now, okay? We can choose how they work for us. Where we're currently at in matters of love, okay? We decide whether we want to sit with our emotions and be capable of truly feeling emotionally content. Do our actions line up with that desired outcome, right? Does this match the feeling we're after? If not, what are we doing about these things? Yeah? Okay? This is not to say you are narcissistic or some bad person. It's just meant to say, make sure, right, the message we're sending outwardly, we don't look like, King Midas, right? The golden touch. It may be true, damn well may be true, but that's not the point, right? Sometimes in the forest, just because your feathers are the biggest and brightest does not mean you get to mate. Not how it works, right? Maybe. Okay. New Leaf 16. Hello, you. I can't wait to speak with you. Man, one of the, man, I don't even want to talk about it. You're bringing me like weird secrets I don't talk about at all. One of the album titles of my own stuff that I work on is called New Leaves. You also bring me a couple numbers that are important to me, but 1 and 6. The Tower, but 1 plus 6 is also 7. The Chariot and Tarot. Yeah, hey man, how you doing? Jackson, do you have any questions here? I am not trying to talk down to you, but this is right here. This is why I don't like generals. Yeah? My cards, well, they want to talk about this and not necessarily love, right? So here we are. Leaving the old religious, if you will, structured ways. We're leaving the house of the church of love we once knew, right? We're trying to find some security in the self, but may possibly have a bit of, hang up here. And finally, we're being presented with the opportunity to accept already present emotional fulfillment. Right? We must choose this, but it is there. Oh, dude, New Leaf 16. Okay, I'm that guy. Like, I can connect everything, right? The point is not to say, like, oh my God, it's a sign. I'm pointing out a pattern. And I'm only pointing it out to you because I want to talk about it. It's interesting, right? Does it mean something? I don't know. Maybe. What is your experience? Talk to me, right? I want you to be doing the same shit I'm doing. You do your life stuff, right? Keep track of all the things like we're talking about here. Bring it back. I want to study it. I wish to discuss it. I wish to further this work through that. Okay? Some of the information we work with is thousands of years old. Case in point, Chiron. Old Greek myth, thousands of years old. The half weird planet Chiron, real planet. They were talking, later named in 1977, I think. 97, 77, something. Very new Chiron discovery, but they had a story 3,000 fucking years ago that very well matches with the behavior of a celestial body. Chiron sits between two planets. The story of Chiron is the mediating centaur. He helped heal both centaurs and humans. He was not liked for this, right? Bit of a sacrifice, some martyrdom. There's a whole mess of shit there. But somehow, some way, okay, weirdly, these people talked about a story, and now, many thousands of years later, by us as human beings continuing to study that research, if you will, that story, well, here's something that kind of aligns, just acknowledgement of the pattern. So again, I say to you, you apply whatever spiritual application you deem fitting. I have my own. You do you. I am just here to show you this is what many people before you and I were even born were talking about, and here it is again in your life. Now, here's this pattern. Someone saw once, wrote these thoughts down. Here it is again. Does this apply to you? Can you use this information to, in some way, enrich your life? That is why I believe I am alive to help you answer this question. Hi. How may I serve? Yeah? Okay. Gunner. God, did I smooth talk you all to sleep? Is this what happened? Everyone went so quiet. Jackson, do you have any questions on this? Sorry, not the gentlest of spreads. My apologies. The dangers of generals. Any questions, my dear? Is it my turn now? Who asked this? XYZ16200. Next in the queue. What is happening here? Oh, that's what's happening. In the wrong place. Goober. Next in the queue is Dory, whatever. Then XYZ, then New Leaf 16. However, I need to run to the restroom real quick. Jackson, if you end up having questions, let me know. For those that do not know, now or in the future, there's our Discord. You can send me private messages in there if you want to. I have to send this to stupid YouTube since it's broken right now. I need to step away for just a moment. Okay? Listen to some music. I'll be right back. I got to use the potty. Sorry about that. Did you wash your hands? Did you wash your hands? I washed my hands. Did you wash your hands? You better. You better. They'll tell me. They will tell me if you didn't wash your hands. I recently learned, I think it's in Shinto, the Japanese, one of the religions in the Japanese culture, okay? I believe it's Shinto, that the practice of washing your hands is seen as an honoring to the temple of you, right? Same as they, they talk to inanimate objects. Everything has a soul kind of energy, okay? But you do, your hands are one of your primary ways you interact with the world, right? You honor yourself and other things when you keep them clean. I mean, duh, right? But still, it's just an interesting way to look at it. Dory, whatever, are you still with us? If so, it is your turn. Hi, also. Oh, while we're waiting, sorry. What do we get? We got alien stuff. Cool, I'll take that too. Why not? We're just waiting for Dory. Hi, yep, you are here. Hi, Dory. Let me put alien ears on real quick. Sorry, I'm so excited. There, all done. Thank you. Hello. How may I help you today? What can I do for you? Do you have a specific question? Would you like a thinking, feeling, doing? Would you like me to just do my thing? Could I get a reading on what? Okay. So, I do not do thoughts and feelings of others, my dear. Effectively, that becomes spying. We learn that the thinkings, feelings, and doings of others by asking them. So, do you have anything else? Otherwise, I can draw you 2 cards, okay? The energy surrounding your question, the energy inviting you forward from it. I venture a guess they will tell you similar, but I can ask if you want me to. My work is more so focused on you, right? Okie dokie, let's do that. You know I haven't tried here. Oh, I think I know why. As gross as it is, here's some opal lore. I have hyperhidrosis, meaning I sweat profusely, uncontrollably. It sucks, right? My hands, right? Particularly. Sometimes, some days, rather sweaty. In this moment, mildly sweaty. But for me to overhand, right, I have to be rather careful because they can get sticky. See? That's why I don't think I overhand. But I want to because I just need to wear gloves forever. Solely because hands. So, 2 cards. We get the 5 of Wands as well. Uh-oh, I'm sorry, we're too slow. New leaf. 5 of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles reversed. These are the cards of internal conflict. The 5 of Wands being passions, okay? But these people are, look at them. They are, what are they fighting, right? Just each other. But remember, the reading is about you, the self, right? So these people are all different parts of you. All the different colors, right? They all mean different things. You got red in there, your passion, yellow, your grounding, your physical, your blue, your emotions, right? Your black. It could be a billion things for you, but okay? This is all internal conflict, specifically around passions, okay? This is the energy as we have it now. The energy inviting you forward, okay? Well, should nothing change, okay? There's you in your garden, but we're upside down. So here is us surrounded by this beautiful garden of life we created, and yet we are unhappy in it. Yes, yes. So should nothing change, this is what happens going forward, okay? My cards cannot answer the question you have brought to me. This is a direct invitation to do two things, okay? I cannot do this for you, okay? But you must. What we've done here, reverse this internal conflict, see the garden you already live in, be grateful that it grows at all with any life, for it is abundant in this moment. That is the real you there, okay? This is you, happy in your garden, okay? Just a reminder, 9 is near completion in our work. 1 through 10, the number 9 means near completion. 10, the end, complete, right? In theory. Okay? You're near this goal. It is blocked. There's but one person in your way. They live in here. Please speak with this other involved party. Remove whatever restraints you have within yourself that are causing you not to do this, so we can undo this and get you right side up, get you an answer. Yes. I cannot reverse these for you as they pertain to someone else, and truly this is for you. You must be the one to reverse these. With all the love in my heart for you, I cannot do this for you. I can, right? It will be meaningless. You must do this. Okay? Yes, okay. I'm sorry. This is what we needed to hear. I wish it wasn't. And I could just tell you, yeah, fuck yeah. You know? I don't know. Go kick him and you two fall in love. It's that simple kind of shit. I wish it were that easy. Not that easy to make someone fall in love with you or make anyone do anything, but, you know, not to have to. This. Anyways, we lost somebody. Sorry, New Leaf. XYZ, you are next. If you're still with us, XYZ 16200. You next. That's your name right there. See it? That's you. I don't think this reading has anything to do with me and him, to be honest, but rather just me. Yes. My reads are, they may, bring up someone else, but the actions, the things, we're discussing, they're for us. I am, a mirror, in a way. Not to say I can't sit here and, help you discover what kind of question to ask, right? But in essence, I am, again, here to help you seek your higher self. You. All about you. Everything I do. You. You. Right? I'm gonna fucking smother you guys to death with you. Right? Yes, care about others, but me, right here in this space, I care about you. It would appear we lost XYZ 16200. I do have an unrelated question though. 42. And I guess to do with reaching my higher self. Yes, ma'am. I think we lost XYZ16200. So, you were the last person in queue. What can I do for you? What kind of question do you have regarding higher self? Sorry, I'm smirking. I'm lit up because I'm so curious. You know, I know what kind of shit I ask. What do you ask, you know? What do you ask? I worry sometimes that I am perceived as though, you know, I do not mean to imply I have all the answers. This is genuinely all meant to be a conversation, right? I don't have a book to prove to you, right, that my viewpoint is right. It is just another view. It is a data point, right? You know? So for me, I am extremely interested in what kinds of questions people have. So what do you? You used to be on a spiritual journey before, and I'm not so sure how to get back into it. Okay. The thing, Dory, whatever, I don't sell shit here, okay? The thing you and I would need to do, though, would take some time. And that would be paid time, okay? I have some stuff that will go through all that. It's not really meant for the stream. It takes a while, right? And in so doing, would be part of my free time, hence incurs a fee. However, you don't know how to work on the higher self. So, I'm not sure what exactly was the problem before that led us away from the journey, but you found it once. Losing it is easy, right? Finding it, as you, I'm sure, know. For some, very simple. For others, very difficult. But losing it, very easy. Yes? However, in that, the ugly questions, by choice, by force, was this something you wanted? Was our faith swayed? Were we tested and subsequently did not, you know, that test, not necessarily you failed it, but did it not meet your expectations? Did we not like what we saw in the material for the test subject, right? Did we say, fuck this ain't me? And now, because of that, we just feel wandering, lost? Is that the problem? Now that we don't have this seeming answer in our lives, the structure of the church in a way, religion, whatever that system is for you, now we feel incomplete. Is that what's happening? That's what I'm getting. Anyway. Okay. Well, you bring me. What were you just saying before I go any further? But I don't. So, I used to be on a spiritual journey before, and I'm not sure how to get back into it, you say. I used to do tarot, and I worked on my intuition quite a bit as well. But I don't have the same ability now, which is fine. But I don't know how to work on my higher self. I think so honestly, I see the system clearer now than I did before from a logical standpoint, but I know I have to work on my spiritual self now. You're gonna hate this. I love it, but you're gonna hate it. Or I shouldn't say that. You may not. Maybe you find it as funny as I do. Do we know this guy? Do we know this guy? What's this person doing in our art here? Okay. I'm gonna talk about this before we even bother with the oracle card you got. We know this guy, right? It's us, right? That's you. What are we doing here? This is the first thing we do, okay? We are born, our spirit, we declare power. I have these tools, look at all this stuff I can do, right? This is a proclamation of power. But also, you are the creator, like quite literally. The act of you breathing creates things. An involuntary action, something, you have control over, but, right, in order for you to continue, well, there's a cost. The breath you take in, your body does its processes too, and expels something out that something else uses. Okay? Yes, you are a creator. Plain and simple. There's no argument to be had here. Period. Right? I don't care if you are male, female. Yes, women have wombs. We are all creators. Women, however, God's in a completely different right. Completely. Than a man, right? Fucking-completely. Just saying, though, technically, all creators. We understand this, yes? You bring me this card. Blocked. Why? You bring me the first zodiac sign, the Ram, Aries. Our keyword is act. Our Ram, the ones who butt heads with the world, right? That stand their ground. Yeah. That attitude, okay? This. Where is even the fucking spark of ego in you? Where is it? Because right now I don't see it. I see no spotlight on past achievements. I see nothing in terms of fucking an empty void for a room of what should be filled with trophies of things we have done in life. So what I say again, what is this? What is this? A rhetorical question, not necessary to answer here, but what is this? Where does this come from? Why? Okay? And the where does this that comes from you, but why? What is this? Let us read. One, Aries. Act, okay? Act. That is our key word. Action. I love this book sometimes. Action. Okay, we can close the book. You see this? Action. Begin. Period. We're done. Story time's over. You get the point, right? Begin. Move into new territory. Cut to the chase. Be a hero. Feel the call to action and thoughtfully respond. Clear the air and clear the decks. Be crisp and to the point. Shoot from the hip. Set healthy boundaries just by being vibrantly alive. Acting. Moving. Okay, are we getting what we're saying here? Yeah, I'm sure we are, but I feel the need to drive it home, right? Shit, even the book does, right? Express affection enthusiastically, spontaneously, and passionately. Work in short but intense bursts rather than long periods of deep concentration. Okay? Challenge. Accidents increase when you are in a hurry, running through a project, or impatiently distracted.
This flammable temperament can spark inspiration or spark a conflagration. Proceed with caution. Your gift in all of this. Aries marks the beginning of spring in the northern hemisphere. After a long, dark winter, the dead landscape comes alive. Plants that were shorn, we'll get there. Plants that were shorn of leaves or dormant now breathe new life. This is a brave miracle, and it can be your miracle. So, feel the glowing inner life force, trust this divine direction, and summon the courage to begin. I have no idea what this is about, where this is coming from, but it is time to go to the mirror and tell yourself, I am enough. I accept abundance in my life. I use the tools I have to the best of my ability. I love myself. Got it? Proclamations of power. Start making them. Okay? Not an announcement to the world, an announcement for yourself. Confidence. This is the time, if we were suppressing the ego, call that motherfucker back. Okay? Tell him he can keep a couple shirts in the closet. And that's all, right? But we need a little ego, just a tad. I need you to believe in you, please. Not for me, for you. Okay? Please. I'm here for your soul, right? I'm here for your soul, but I'm also here for your soul. But you are the one that has to fucking keep it and work with it afterward, right? So, please, shape accordingly, all right? Shape accordingly. You, just so we're very clear, this is our dark magician. As all things have a light side, here's the dark side. The dark magician, well, they open some doors potentially you may not want to see what the fuck is behind, right? You may start saying some things that are not you. You might start doing some shit that ain't you. You're already probably doing them, but what happens when it gets pent up over years, however long, right? Before you finally get to that breaking point where now we want to exact revenge upon the system that we feel has, done some injustice to us, right? When does that dark magician start casting curses and not boons, buffs, love spells, etc., right? So, I'm not sure what we've got going on here, but whatever this is about, specifically regarding, I say again, some self-confidence, some proclamations of power, okay? It is time to fucking move, okay? Do something there, right now. Change that however you must, but I implore you to undo this. This does not lead to fun places at all. Okay? Just think, upright. These tools are a blessing, right? Gravity keeps them in place. When we are reversed in this, the tools are scattered. They don't work the right way. We look at them. We do not understand them. You may have the best intentions at heart, but unfortunately, ultimately, your castings, your words, your actions, your doings, right? Your spells, okay? They falter. They blow up in your face. They cause disease and destruction instead of bounty and fucking happiness, right? We do not want these things, I assure you. So please, undo this however you must. Okay? Please. Time to actively work on myself again. Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, you're doing it right now. You're doing it right now. Doing it right now, my dear. Thank you for doing it. How are you, Cottage? I gotta send a text back. One moment, sorry. Okay. I don't know what this is all for. Okay. Anyways. All done. You're very welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read you. Sly Goosey, hello again. I'm okay. A little tired. Joanna Lula, hi. I would like your name on the screen, please. May I have? Can you? Okay, thank you. Can't highlight your name for some reason. We'll get there. Come on, man. Get it together. Okay, there you go. Okay, all right. Look at that. Wow. Ta-da, amazing. It's you. What can I do for you? Hello, Marthy Hoku. Hi, how are you? Joanna Lula. How may I serve you today? What can I do for you, my dear? Ooh, the hunger is incoming. It is also noon 30, so makes sense. Who will I be in 5 years? Man, that is a large question. My dear, I am not a future reader, okay? So, meaning I can give you an answer to this question, okay? I can attempt to. I cannot stand by it whatsoever, okay? The future is an unknowable. I have no idea what you will be in 5 years. No one does. Anyone that sits here and pulls cards for you and gives you a definitive, this is what you will be, guaranteed, I have questions about that, okay? So, not something I can really answer. However, I can draw 2 cards for you, okay? The energy surrounding your question, the energy inviting you forward, okay? So, 2 cards. Yeah, even my stance on future stuff is getting, kind of wobbly, because now I'm getting into astrology and I'm learning about transit charts, and, well, they effectively, they tell us where the stars will be, and that's not really something to argue about, right? This is provable stuff. So at this time, these things are happening, and if we follow these energies, it's kind of tells us what the day will be like, you know what I mean? And I'm not sure how I fucking feel about that, honestly. I'm still kind of working through it. So, I don't know, man. Joanna, you said, what do my spirit guides want me to know? I will leave this to you. Okay, you can either have 2 cards around your original question. I can draw 3 cards just in general here. They may answer what you asked. They may ask. Talk in generals, I have no idea. What would you prefer? Just keep in mind, please, a general reading, this may talk about anything, okay? Good or bad, I have no idea. Please don't shoot the messenger. I just interpret what they say, okay? I just work here. I just started. All right? Thoughts? 2 cards, 3 cards. What do we want here? Specific question, general, just pull them. What do you want? Marthy, you asked if I'd do a tarot reading. Yeah, I have. I'm holding physical cards right here. Yes, there are many here. On the screen are some digitals. Okay, I pull the physical, I show you digital. Ta-da, we discuss, yeah? Did I already lose Joanna Lula? Joanna Lula, let me know you're still here. I don't know what you mean by first question. Can we clarify? I will do one reading for you, one kind of topic, right? I may ask multiple questions in the read, but would you like, I just need a yes or no from you, really, my love. May I pull? Let's just do 3 cards for you. Okay. Is that okay? Yes, please. Yes. Thank you. Nothing in specific here, okay? We're just, what do they say? Your first question, a message from guide, whatever the hell it says, right? I will just read it. I'm a fan of 3 cards. 3 is the number for growth. So, it would appear this day you are denied an answer and are instead redirected back to the self. You bring me this question with an idea in your head of who we wish to be in 5 years, I believe. You bring me one of my favorite cards, in fact. The Knight of Cups. This is one of my mirror cards. I love this card. It is, I argue, the most romantic card in the entire deck. In terms of a figure, okay? Our figure here, this is Prince Charming, okay? They ride you think like an Arabian show horse, for instance, right? This horse has manners even. It bows, right? This knight comes with a full cup. Love, liquor, alcohol, whatever the hell's in this cup, the way that they communicate, they charm, right? Here's the cup of friendship, right? Helmet open. We got the wings of Hermes, flowers all over our clothes, right? I don't know how else I can express, right? This is effectively Prince Charming, right? This is the sweet talker, the soothsayer, You were talking about cheese 2 minutes ago, and all of a sudden now you're butt naked together, right? That motherfucker. Yes? Silky smooth. Okay? This is what we want to know, right? Will I be this? So apparently it wants to answer your first question, it would seem. But in general, the attitude that we bring is this, right? Your question is very dreamy, romantic, right? I love it. Well, I'm sorry to rain on the parade. However, here's the roadblock immediately. Okay, we get the 2 of Swords, the blindfolded self. Now we're not even willing to acknowledge that it is us that is blindfolded ourselves here. We are preventing ourselves from acknowledging the simple fact that we have not made choices yet. 2, duality, the number 2. Polarity, okay? Yin yang, 2 paths. Pick one, do something. The number 2 implies action, okay? You may choose to do nothing, that is a choice. However, choosing 2 plus 0, still 2. You do not get to 3 and beyond without additional something, right? We must move. But you in particular here with a future question, do not even take participation in something that we cannot actively even participate in now. It's not here. We're blind to it completely. We are already defensive about an impossibility. We have our hands over our heart to protect us from something theoretical, a dream 5 years from now. Who will you be 5 seconds from now is what I want to know. After all of this, yeah? I want to know about now. Have a plan for 5 years? Beautiful. I've got one. But, my workings here, we focus on the now, okay? By doing all of this, I do not mean to be rude whatsoever. These two cards, though, these do not speak to each other whatsoever. The Queen of Cups is the most sexual card, I argue, from at least a postured standpoint in the entire deck. Queens are water. These are our emotions. However, here you have the fire, water, queen. Emotion and passion meet, okay? I need you to take note of how she sits on the throne. Does this look very ladylike to you to have your legs spread as a member of the royal family, okay? She's kind of slumped over, all right? Very laid back. We're sure of ourselves, right? That's the upright, okay? This is blocked. So I hate to be this guy, but by asking this, rather than focusing on becoming this guy, aligning our actions, our sayings, our doings, our thinkings, all of these things, to be this, finding ways to make sure, and just so we're clear, this card here at all, okay? That's already within you. The fact that this showed up at all, not some other happy, positive card. I don't know your gender. Doesn't matter, male, female. This night showed up at all to remind you it already lives within you. This charming person you wish to be in 5 years. Continue to be your charming self. You will learn, develop, and grow as needed. However, in asking these types of questions, by not participating in our future, by acknowledging effectively, okay, relinquishing our control to someone such as myself, you ultimately result in the exact opposite of what you want. You instead turn these queens, these sexual angels, okay, these beings of passion you desperately wish to be around, you push them away. You do the opposite of the desired effect, okay? So I don't mean to crawl down your throat and tell you know, the rules, but this is what you are encouraged to do, okay? Do you have questions here? Do we need the short version? Believe in yourself, please. Continue to be your charming self. Worry not what 5 years you is going to be like necessarily. However, worry about what right now you is like. Focus on that. If we can continue to do that and you continue to stay charming you, then in 5 years you will still be charming you, won't ya? Yeah? Okay? Love, time, all of these things, okay? I understand the desire to want to know. I wish I had an answer for you, right? I really do. But that's what I got. Questions at all? I get it, buddy. All right, buddy. I don't know. Listen, Nicknames, little cute pet names for all of you fall out of me. Forgive me. I don't know your gender. It's none of my damn business. However, I'm right there with you. You know, I feel it too. Just is what it is. I'm gonna put these away. Boop. No, I didn't mean to time that with the music. Okay. Sly Goosey. Hi. Hello. Welcome back. How may I help you? You will very likely, I don't know, yeah, I need to eat. So after this is going to be our last read of the day. But you are up. I will close the queue. Damn it, I did it in the wrong chat as per usual. YouTube broke some of my stuff. They broke their tokens. Am I on the right path? You know what? I'm not going to read the rest of this. Okay? I see it there on the screen. I'm not going to read the rest of it. I fear there will be something in there that's going to make me say, you know, future, whatever, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm not looking at that. All I've read, am I on the right path? Well, let's discuss. Okay? No further nothings for me. I'm going to let that continue to scroll by. None of my business, okay? I will read it after. I do not mean to disrespect you, but right now, for whatever reason, I read that and my little hands get to work, okay? Am I on the right path? Usually, when people ask me this, the things that fall out of me is immediately, I don't know. Are you? Do you feel as though you are on the right path? Obviously not. Otherwise, why would you be here asking me, right? Duh. We know this. The question is whether you feel you're on the right path or not. If you are on the right path, I think you know it, right? If you're doing awful shit, I'm pretty sure you're aware, for the most part, right? I hope so. Yeah. So if we're not, this means we don't feel we're on the right path. Yes? Huh? Why? This is what I want to know. I bring you back to you. Why? I ask you. Why are we asking a question that has shown to me in no implied negative way some insecurity, some doubt, some fear, particularly in the self? So, 3 cards. The Knight of Cups reversed. We just saw this guy and he comes instead. We're going to start here before I go any further. Actually, you remember what I was just talking about? How we feel about ourselves? Yeah? Again, one of my favorite cards in the entire deck. I argue the most romantic card in the deck. Okay? Just in terms of what they are meant to be, right? Not what's happening in the art, just who they are. Did you catch all the stuff I was saying about this card? Were you here for that? Who this is? Prince Charming. Did you hear all this already? Do I need to say it again? I just went over this, right? I will. I don't mind. I just clarifying. If I don't need to, I won't. Do we understand what this card is about, what it's for? Prince Charming, right? I'm not trying to challenge your knowledge. I just don't want to say it again. Sorry. This is Prince Charming, okay? Effectively. For a real short version, right? The lover. One of them. Yeah? This is, you know, your dream person come to you, right, on a decorative horse, right? They are well dressed, they smell good, you know, you want to lick them, right? Very charming. Well, you bring me this blocked sly goosey. This is your evaluation of the self. Prince or princess, whatever. Gender does not matter here, okay? Prince or princess, blocked. Sly goosey, you sure did. Oh yeah, XYZ, yeah, you did. We have moved on. 2 more people have come. I have actually stopped the queue for the night. I was working my way out the door, ladies and gentlemen. This was intended to be the last read. So, I would be happy. You too, feel free, type join again, like you see way up there. Get yourselves back in the queue. It's still open, but the little reminder should stop, I hope. But you'll have to wait. That's all. Sorry. Sly Goosey, do we understand what's happening here? And hi, Crazier123. Hi, Christy, softly. Exclamation point, join, my love. Must have the exclamation point. Join, no space. Hi. Hi. Sly Goosey? Are you still with me? Honestly. You are not sure if you caught that. So, which part? This is the card I get back immediately when I start to get into what you've asked about. Am I on the right purpose in life? I have regaled you with my reasoning as to why you're here. It is not to answer the question of if you are on the right path. It is to answer the question as to why you don't feel you are on the right path. This is why. It's you. Okay? The romantic lover has blocked himself. Wrong path. Yes? We perhaps are not viewing ourselves as we actually are. We devalue the self. We do not find ourselves attractive, romantic, seductive, etc., charming, you know, desirable, whatever the hell this is for you, right? The attitude regarding the right path, and I emphasize attitude. You would know if you're not on the right path, yeah? You would adjust course real fucking quick by instinct alone, I promise you. Yeah? You're not here to know if the path is right. I'm telling you, you're here to understand why you don't feel it is. And I'm sorry to say, it is purely your perception. Okay, we must undo a blocked romance with this question. Okay? You understand? That's like having a beautiful spouse, right? They have committed to you fully, right? They promised legally, they've written it down, they've said the words, whatever, right? They wear the ring, they have promised it, and all you do all day is think about who else they're sleeping with, who they're dreaming about, right? All this toxic shit that doesn't exist, right? They're already committed to you, right? You may choose to live on either side of that fence, to live in this imaginary world where they're doing all these horrible things, or to just live your life and be happy and be in this moment, right? To enjoy each other's company, right? Whatever that is to you. So we have unromanced the self. Okay? Sly Goosey? I hope you understand what I'm saying. Yes. Yes, I need you to fall back in love with you, please. The real you looks like this, okay? This way. That's what we're supposed to do, but we're not doing that, right? We feel like this, right? Our horse, the polar opposite of our, charming romantic night. Our horse is all beat up, right? He's fucking ragged and malnourished. Our clothes are all dirty and shitty. Cup's fucking broken. No liquid in it whatsoever, right? Not so Prince Charming. Lost, like you said. I'm telling you though that this is your own doing, okay? This is perception alone, okay? Self-perception. We must reevaluate the worth of the self. Okay? Simple as that. I mean, simple as that, right? We could draw more cards, but I'm not going to, okay? We need to start right here. This is problem number 1. I desperately need you to go to the mirror and tell you that you love you and fucking mean it. And then start to ask the questions of why you feel like what you just described there in chat. We gotta figure that shit out. Okay? Please, I implore you, go to the mirror, stare yourself in the eyeballs, okay? Forgive yourself immediately for, number 1, devaluing the self, right? Forgive yourself, okay, for having to travel to this space to seek out these answers of protection that have now harmed us, right? Release yourself of any burden of choosing to protect the self, right? Consciously or unconsciously. Okay? Step 1. Step 2, I love you. Okay? Just as you are, fuck ups and all, right? I need you to please start there. And then step 3, the growth. Evaluate where these fucking things came from to begin with. Childhood, specific people, patterns, okay? Things you do constantly that you just refuse to acknowledge. I don't know, but that is the thing to, to grow. Okay? Please start there. I don't mean to send you away from my stream or tell you to go away from me, but I'm dead serious. Like right fucking now. Right? Fuck watching me. I need you desperately, please focus on you, please. Unromancing the self is not good. Makes me very sad to see. But I do it to myself all the time, so I know the feeling. And I've got great news for you. It can be undone. Okay? So have faith, please. Love yourself. Believe. All right? Katie. Christy. Soli. Sorry. Christy, are you still with me? Technically, you would have been next. After that, Lori, Marie, XYZ, I don't know if you're still here. You were in line, but you did not rejoin, so I don't think you need it. Christy, what can I do for you? My dear, I keep forgetting, god damn it. I offer natal charts now, okay? I can't do as well of an interpretation, but I can do natal charts, okay? I can get you a chart. I can get you an actual interpretation of said chart. I need birthday, birth time, birth, place. All of these things is best to your knowledge, all right? These will, in the future, incur a fee, okay? So we're very clear, okay? I don't have these up yet. They will be, but if anybody is interested in astrology work, okay? I have 2 different softwares I use. I can provide synastry, an actual interpretation of your chart. I can walk through it with you. But these things take time. This software is fucking expensive, etc., etc. They are not a free service, right? But it is available. Anybody interested in these things can message me in Discord or send me an email, lostopaltarot@gmail.com. I'll put it in chat. It's at our website, by the way. I know my email is very difficult to remember, but just in case. It's on the website, lostopal.com. There it is there as well. Okay? We do that too, but for the stream, okay? The stream, I am willing to pull your charts up. All right? I will not be answering specific questions about the chart. I am happy to pull it up and discuss it though, right? The stream is meant to be helpful to as many people as I possibly can. I cannot do, one person's natal chart. We will be here for hours. So, things like that, all right? Some of that stuff lives in the shop, like personal read time, whatever. But, yeah. Email me, send me a message, etc. Okay? Those are things that are on offer. I need to be better about communicating this in my downtime. I hope today maybe I will get those up online so we can have prices. But my goal is to make you not have to pay for this software, not have to take the time to learn all this shit, right? You can get just a chart and a PDF. You can go read that on your own for a reasonable fee, okay? But that's on your own. If you want me with you, I'm sorry, but I would like to eat and pay my fucking bills. This is now my free time. It's a paid service, right? You will spend thousands less talking to me than you will, someone who has like 9 million fucking certifications and all, whatever the fuck they want to say that they charge, $3,000 to spend the day with you. Okay? I'm not doing that. We're not that, okay? However, still my free time, right? Still shit I had to learn. So if you want me to sit with you, right? Gonna be different fee, all this shit, okay? But point being, on the stream, we can pull up people's charts, okay? We can literally, let's see, who do we got? We can, come here. Oh, what did I do? I broke it already. So I can pull up, for instance, like here's me. Oh, I broke it. I really broke it. What did I do? Why no launch? Okay, only temporary. So, we can pull up, for instance, like me. I want to see. Hold on. Come on, dude. Presets, yes. Okay. So, this is my chart. Oh, whoops. I gotta actually say yes first. My chart. Whoa. Good enough. Yes. We get these. Okay? Effectively. Here. Jesus Christ. This. we get these things. Yeah? So from this, I get reports. Okay? We can plug 2 people in, right? We can plug specific days in, right? It dawned on me, I can, okay, a life event. You started a job, you got married, right? An upcoming day, whatever, right? I am learning how to translate all of this for you. Okay? So I can get you a chart. I can get you some documentation from the software, not words from me, right? I could send you on your merry way with these things all day, right? I will talk about your chart on the stream. I'm not going to go super in depth, but I'm willing to at least look at them, learn, discuss, right? But a full reading is another fucking story. Right? There's a lot here. This is just mine, right? And it's already a nightmare, right? There's a ton going on, right? So, yeah. That's a thing here now. FYI. LostOpalTarot@gmail.com or Discord. Yeah? Cool. Glad we talked. Christy, what did I miss? Christy Softly. Thank you, my dear. I'm glad you find it calming and it is having its desired effect. If you had space, I'd love a message. Feel really in desperate need of one. Crazier123. Are you meaning here now? Is that what you mean? A reading, yeah. What I refer to as a consult, but is known in our space, I guess, in the industry as a reading, To me, it's a consult, right? It is. I'm not just reading you. We're talking, right? But okay, so hold on. All right. Tori Marie, you are still in the queue, so Tori, I hope you won't mind. I think Crazier was here first. I don't know. But I am working my way out the door. I'm very hungry, so I'm not sure who was here first. I think it was Crazier. What may I help you with, my dear? We'll do Crazier, and then we'll do Tori. Oh, why did I chug it? Oh, woo, that's gross. Wow, don't do that. Sips, small sips of Tapwire. Yeah. Whoa. Crazier or Tori? I don't know who came first, my dears. I really don't. Either one of you, though. Crazier. We'll do Crazier. 1, 2, 3. Excuse me. Crazier, we'll do you first. We will consult with you first, is what I mean to say. Crazier 1, 2, 3. There you go. General question, yeah? Never mind. This one. Okay. I think I put the upbeat one playlist on today. I may have put the wrong one on. Can't tell. You are another person, okay? Before I go any further, let's talk first. Not just because the card says death, okay? It does, make no mistake. However, death is a messenger. Death is a friend, okay? He's just a friend nobody really likes to see, all right? But I promise, a friend, okay? Everybody hates this poor bastard, and they should. We just don't get it, right? We don't understand him. That's all. So before we proceed any further here, your guides immediately replied to me with the card of giving you a way out here. Okay. This is the card of rebirth. Of clearly something must be taken in order to be gotten, to have something given. Okay. In order to have that rebirth, right? So in our world here, this is an idea, a thought, a feeling, a perception, an activity, something, okay? Something in our life that, well, either by necessity, by desire, right? By divine intervention, whatever the hell you want to call it, for whatever reason, it is time to reevaluate its worth in our life, okay? So, I am not trying to say you're doing anything wrong necessarily. However, this is a big giant message to you. Okay, whatever we're doing, to drop. It is time to reevaluate. Okay, there is something either you are fully well aware needs to be analyzed, cut out, repurposed, destroyed, whatever the hell you're doing with it. You're aware of it and we're not doing it. Okay? But ultimately, this is the card of we must leave everything we have learned from the 12 all the way back to the 0, okay? From death, everything before in the hero's arc, okay, on the major trumps. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All these states of being. Throw them all out, okay? This is the death of the ego, right? I say throw those all out because now we're going to reuse them to make our next step. Temperance is the next card after you acknowledge this has to happen. Okay, the reading is about you, but this could be a situation, but I argue you. This is, again, a denial of something that we must let go of. In order to grow, we cannot continue our path to enlightenment, okay? The rest of the path that leads us to the world has some more bullshit in store for us, yes, but the next step after we release this thing, allow it to die, define death in whatever way you need to, a deep exhale or the ultimate end, I don't care, okay? A change of attitude, whatever it means to you, all right? You cannot get the next step without it. You will remain stagnant. Nobody likes death already. If we remain stagnant in that state, how do you think that will make everyone feel in your company? Not very inviting, eh? They don't call it the warm touch of death, right? Rather cold. Ah. Well, you are being invited to do so now. I see no reason to draw you any further card to explain what you got going on, okay? Just so you can see the art on the card. The Wild Unknowns Tarot by Kim Kranz, if you are curious. Okay? Christy, are you still with me? I'm very, very grateful to hear that. Crazier, you are welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you. 'Tis my honor. Christy, hi. How may I help you, dear? Hello, hello. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we will. This is definitely last reading. Voice is dying on me. Water's gross. I need food. Fuck, Jesus Christ. Tori. Oh, God. Tori and Christy, I'm sorry. You, both of you, I will. Oh, did I already help you? Tori, are you next? I'm just dumb? Clearly. Tori, I'm sorry. Can I have a reading on if you'll find love this year? Okay, so Tori, Lori, damn it. I am not future stuff, okay? I'm not the right guy, I argue, okay? I cannot tell you an answer that I can stand by, okay? I can give you an answer. I cannot stand by its validity. You have free will. I have no clue what happens in a year, but I can talk about right now. Now, you're asking about love, okay? In the interest of actually serving you, okay? I'm going to do something a little different. I'm not going to tell you what is coming. I'm going to tell you what you can do to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing to be in alignment to meet the next person you're supposed to meet. Okay? So, what positive energy am I currently sending out in matters of love? What type of partner aligns with that energy? What step can I take to align myself with my next real relationship? Okay? This gives you 3 things. Something to keep doing. Yes. The type of person that this energy attracts, because if you don't like the answer I give you, time to change what we're putting out, right? Now you know the theoretical mate, what they might be like, their types of traits, yes? Not anyone in specific, just a someone, yeah? This is when you come back to me with your crush's birthdays and all the information you have gleaned by communicating with them to get an astrology reading, yeah? This is how all this works, yeah? Making sense? And finally, an actionable item you can do right now to align yourself with whatever's coming, whoever, okay? I hope this is acceptable for you. Yay? Nay? I hate it. Whatever. Draw the damn cards? I'm not sure. Oh, you said. Perfect. You said. It helps if I read, doesn't it? That's perfect. Thank you so much. No, thank you. 3 cards. What the fuck? I've seen this guy a lot today. Third time. Knight of Cups. Reversed again. This hurts my very soul. You guys bring me my, cards that are important to me. You reverse me. Why? Okay. Well, buckle up, Buttercup. You may not like this very much. So, I'm not sure if you were here earlier on my musings about this guy, but it appears you're gonna get berated a little bit as well. Forgive me. 5 give me, in fact. 1 more than 4, Dollar's a dollar, right? Anyways, here we are in regard to your question. It's worse than I feared. Your question brings me, yet again, another soul with doubts, okay? This is confidence block, the romantic Knight of Cups, yet again. riding the wrong direction, brought no gifts, right? Shoes are on the wrong feet. The person you're going to go hang out with, you can't even find, but even if you did, right? You're wearing their least liked color. Okay? This is how we're treating the self right now. Not very charming, Tori. Okay? Why? All right? What's coming in matters of love right now? You can take this a few different ways, okay? We asked what's coming in 5 years, all right? This is a trait here. Something that we can keep doing, I remind you, okay? Why would this guy be upside down, Tori? Something to keep doing is to block Prince Charming. Okay? What is going on here? Why? So we can put this in a few different ways here, okay? In the past, you may have lain in bed with the snake, if you will. Prince Charming with the silver tongue, but unfortunately, the black heart to match. Yes? This may be a warning to not allow yourself to get swept off your feet so easily, okay? Okay, well, I mean, this already shows me this, but I'm trying to understand exactly what you got going on here, because it is mildly confusing. I'm sorry, okay? I just have to say it. I assume you are female. I don't care, okay? This tells me, I'm not even joking. When I first looked at it, this told me you were going to be gay if you kept on this path, okay? This told me we're barking up the wrong tree, and we need to look for nurturing on the other side of the fucking fence, okay? We're going about our wheel upside down, all right? I don't know if this means anything to you. That's the first thing I saw. However, ultimately, though, I think what it's meant to be is not to say that, you're about to les out or whatever, not that it matters, is, we are potentially, unfortunately, putting our efforts in these men, right? The ones who are not Prince Charming at all. And to move forward, okay, the energy, the type of mate that would attract would be the nurturing mother energy, which it kind of seems like is what you are, so it confuses me, okay? So you can take this as love the self, right? But as well, this person would have instead of, dominating pressure field energy, they would have very welcoming, warm, right? Soft energy, right? So I'm not entirely sure how to take this one, but this is you, this is them, but I don't know. Again, for some reason, I get same-sex relationship. I cannot explain this. I do not know why. I don't. There you go, though, okay? At the end, though, here, okay? Our wheel of life, we are laying back here. See this? Wheel of fortune, that's life. 10, okay? Near completion, all right, the end, but in this case, the cycle must begin again at 11, right? But here, instead of actively participating in our life, we are either being the dreamer, the daydreamer specifically, not the practical dreamer with a plan of action. This is just, la-di-fucking-da, or I'm not happy with this, so I will think about something else. I'm supposed to do this? I don't want to, right? We're not participating in life appropriately. We are, staring at the sky, heads in the cloud, right? Laid on our backs. What happens when the wheel finally finally, because this guy can't, the weight of him can't force the wheel to stop, what happens when it turns? It gonna fall right off and eat shit and have no plan, no direction, right? No resources. Lost. So, the quality of men, literally, the qualities of men, okay? We must identify actual Prince Charmings, all right? Not the ones that just play dress up pretend, okay? Nurture, okay? Nurturing energy. And I mean, this is one step before you become Mother Gaia herself, the Empress, right? This is extremely hyper-focused, nurturing energy on the very real world, physical world. Okay, this almost, the queens, I'm sorry to say, but they are obsessive, okay? So be mindful of this, right? And you may want that. You may want someone that's just literally, you know, they wish they could just crawl up inside you and fucking live there effectively. You might want that. But an obsession here on both parties' parts, okay, can be obviously an unhealthy thing. But this informs me we are potentially going about things, you know, upside down, wrong way. Not wrong, but, you know, not in a way that matches what you're asking me for. Asking not me, the world for, the universe, right? But I'm dead serious. This, I swear to God, I don't know why. It has nothing to do with their genders, any of this shit. I see this. All I see is where I'm serious. For whatever reason, we're barking up the wrong tree. I don't know. I have no fucking clue what this is about. And I am not here. I have zero judgment on sexual orientation. I don't fucking care, okay? But I'm also not here, you know, I'm not trying to like plant some seed in your head, right? Just what it says to me. Something to think about, okay? That's all. I don't know. I truly don't. Otherwise, like I said, the flip side, just the straight up interpret, stop, you know, these glittering knights you see, they're not, stop fucking with them. Nurture the self, okay? Somewhere out there is a partner that has this energy, okay? Mother Gaia does not have to be female, okay? I know it is in lore, but it doesn't have to be, okay? It's just an energy type. Fathers, dads give the, you know, the I'm gonna squeeze you till you pop hugs, and, you know, moms, right? Queens, they give the, you know, the long enduring, very warm, you know, I feel safe hugs, right? Not I'm gonna be crushed under protection love, right? Male or female, doesn't matter. So I don't know. Again, I look up, I'm sorry. I see gay. I look up, I see gay, okay? I don't know what to tell you. First thing I saw, dead serious. What that means for you, I do not know. Alternatively, just the wrong fucking people, okay? Try turning the wheel a different way. I don't know. I really don't. Oh, I had never even thought of this as like a thing, okay? That I need to be extremely careful with that, right? Your sexual orientation is your choosing. It belongs to you, not me, right? Not to the cards, not what they say. That is yours and yours alone. Okay? So, you know, do what you will with the information I give here, but at the same time, you know, I have no direct telephone line to God or anything like that, man. I am just a human being, okay? I am flesh and blood just like you. The difference between you and I is the amount of time I'm willing to invest in learning these, so you don't have to, okay? I just want you to go live your life I got the studying, okay? Plenty of us do, all right? We're all over the place, right? You go out there, you live your life, okay? You bring back to me questions. I'll see what I can do. If I don't have a way to get you an answer, I will be back with you later when I have found one. That's my job. Help you help yourself. Okay? So, I don't think there's anybody left in the queue. Yeah? Is that all? Are we all done now? Yes, we are. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen. No one else. Did somebody else? No? Yes? Right? No. Okay. Alrighty. So, that said, you're very welcome. You are very welcome. I am hungry. God, this water makes me want to barf. I can't tell if I'm just hungry because I got hunger pains or, you know. God. I'll get over it. I will, I promise. I'm very sensitive to water. I had a question. Who had a question? Christy, yes. So, wait. Were you trying to get a reading? I called out to you once. I don't know if you missed it. I thought you had tried to, but or is this a separate question? I'm not sure. What is the question? Yes, what? We were trying to get a reading. Yes, we wanted a reading. Just kidding. Hi. But seriously, I'm gonna go after your reading. I'm so hungry. What may I do for you, Christy? How may I serve you today? Oh, let me get your name on the screen. Sorry. Ta-da! I assume you're typing, so. While I'm thinking of it, I'm bad about this. I always forget. There are several other people. I know of one, though. I met a new reader, Sheltered Soul, and I think she is streaming at 2. And I think our friend Daughter of Nui, maybe Starlit Moon, and some others are streaming later this evening as well. I'm not sure. Oh, I answered that, Christy. Or am I crazy? Hold on. So we did Crazier 1, 2, 3, and then I did yours. I believe you missed your reading, dear. You will have to go back and watch the video of the day because one of those was for you. God, am I losing my mind? We did Christy, we did Tori. Okay, I don't think, maybe I didn't do your question then. This just too familiar. I don't think I did do yours. It just is that sometimes the questions are, you know, extremely familiar, so forgive me. I don't think I did. You had asked. I may have. God, I don't know. Jesus. I don't think I did. You didn't join the reading queue, yeah? Let me look. No. So no, I have not read for you. You're not in my queue at all. No. I have not. So, hi, hello. Just kidding. We're almost done. I had asked if you could tell me what the spirits hold for me today in regards to love. Yes. Sure can. Sure can.
Who do I talk to? Hello? Nobody? Okay. Well, we just start doing stuff then. Nobody wants to say anything yet. These are Elder Futhark runes. You'll see. What do we get? Okay. Thurisaz? Thurisaz. Let's see. Hold on. I think it's Thurisaz. We need desorted, please. It's not Wunjo. I gotta pay attention, they're kind of sneaky. Where is it? So all of our runes, like they're in here, but they're like kind of hidden. So it's not that one. You really, like you kind of gotta look in here, you know, for where the hell it is. So that's, all right. Right here. Okay. This is our rune. I like these. So forgive me being, I like art a lot, okay? Not that everyone doesn't, but this shit is not helpful for you, and I apologize. The part that is the actual rune in this art is the like walkway, okay? This big straight line and then this part, all right? That, right, is the part you're looking for in that art. It's hidden, okay? I like that. I will look for something alternative. I'll go back to our deck here. How about I just make your life easier right now? My decks, let us do my runes, okay? So, let's try this again. Mine are a little fucking easier, I argue. This guy. Thurisaz. Okay. This is our rune. Thurisaz. Okay. Reversed. Recklessness. Vulnerability. Poor judgment. This is the rune of the thorn. Okay. Or also of Thor. It is shaped like a hammer. Yes. Also looks like a little thorn on like a flower stem, right? Or, you know, whatever. So, reversed, it often flags impulsive choices, missed warning signs, or being exposed because boundaries were not held. Okay? So, in regard to what, you know, we have in store today, obviously it would appear what you're going through, some discomfort, some doubt, right? So, I cannot tell you the future outcome, okay? Those are things that we must find out by participating in the now, traveling toward the future, all right? I cannot say what the outcome will be, but obviously, thorn coming to you, and the simple fact that it is reversed usually would indicate, right, we might be stepping out of this, but for runes a little different, okay? This is a time when we need to start communicating with our significant other significantly, clearly. Open the heart and the floodgates of communication. Okay? I cannot say what will be the definite outcome of today. All right? Sorry. I do wish you the best of luck with it, though, nonetheless. Try your best to, again, you know,
work with each other with what you got. I'm not sure what you're going through, but either way, you know, do your best to be understanding, but to be clear, right? Try your best not to make matters worse, right? By potentially overreacting, you know, anything like that. Take a breath first before we reply, you know? That's all. Okay? Be gentle. You're already dealing with pokey objects, you know? Approach with caution. That's all. Okay. Well, I mean, another matter entirely, right? Another matter entirely, but this is, again, the card reverse, that spontaneity, that recklessness, right? It's calling out simply not to, you know, shame you or you're mean or what the fuck ever. It's just, hey, this is a thing, right? This is information for you. How it's used and the outcome of that, I cannot say. I hope for the good part, you know, the you know, whatever you do, the makeup sex or whatever the fuck, right? Happy talks, right? I don't know what it is, but nonetheless, good luck. Breathe, please. It'll be all right. Promise. Just little by little, okay? Whoa, knocking shit over. All right. Oh boy. Okay. I gotta eat. I love being here with y'all. There will be more readers on shortly. I'm gonna put food on. Okay. I'm gonna go walk around for a minute, get the food ready, and then I'm gonna sit my happy ass here, learn some stuff, but I'm gonna watch other streamers. Right? Say hi. It's not all about me. Fuck me. Right? About you. So I'm going to join you in the crowd. That said, thank you all so much for allowing me to read for you today, and any other day for that matter. I appreciate you dearly. It is my honor. Happy to serve. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my Saturday. I invite you to do the same. Love you all dearly, very, very much.